All right, hello there. Welcome to EEEE versus russ2. We've made it into the playoffs portion, so there's 16 players remaining in a single elimination bracket. I actually don't know the format. Look that up. Guess it's the first to 3.5 thing, yeah. I suppose they have 5-2. I don't know. We have kind of crappy events. Well, Toil could get some play. They're a little village limited, but suppose you can Toil inventors potentially. So it costs money, of course, and we have money. Maybe we can have money. There's courtier, but not like crazy. It's a little, I mean, you kind of really need a black market. You're trying to get some trashing. I'm not sure. We could open double terminal, and if they collide, advance one of them. Seems pretty reasonable. I'm not sure. I mean, there's a lot's going to depend on whether people find trashing or purchasable trashing specifically. Like here, of course, I can't. Buy the forge, so certainly love to have it. Crypto is a possibility, but it's really not that exciting either. It's not that easy to get. I guess with collision you can also just play a couple. These are Sea Hag maybe? I'm not sure. They're not super exciting. Neither of these. I mean, yeah, none of these. We're not getting very good pulls, to be honest. The improve is okay. And if you ever had a village, the minion's quite nice. Prior to that, it's not so nice. The other question is like, and then we're not really gain limited. We're just gonna dig around in the. I mean, at some point you kind of stop digging around. So let's see. I could have 7 again, or I can go in with 4. So the risk, of course, is that I don't find. Okay, well, Hamlet's pretty good. So is Watchtower, but. I mean, these are all okay. Not like obviously better than just another seer, but. This is easy bounty hunter. If we find like a chapel, there's something nice, but otherwise not a lot of really good reveals. I think I'm gonna advance into another seer. It could be a lab. None of these are especially good. So hopefully they just buy the horde, then I don't have to worry about what they're doing so much. They didn't buy any of it, which seems pretty reasonable. This isn't 100% clear that you do the estate first, given the number of seers in deck, but probably. Okay, and I get a chapel. It's really good. And I don't have to mess around with the coppers. This might just be lab. I mean, I have a pretty good number of 2s and 3s. Could be a band. These are, I mean, Lurker's okay, but not super good. I mean, none of it's going to compare with the trashing. Oh, I went first. For some reason, I had in my head that he went first, and I thought he had a 5-2, but he just hadn't clicked. Start game. It wasn't their opening buy. I'm just dumb. Okay. So there's yeah, I don't know. Banquet's not that good. This is village, just no village. Oh, I'm not sure. There's quite a bit of trashing. Well, a lot of trashing, but I guess you could try to do like Banquet remake, but it feels a little bit questionable to me. I'm gonna go silver remake. Not a big fan of the camel train. I just straight up don't get it, but you could what does pursue do? You could pursue here. Find the black cat's a little bit odd, but I could be wrong. If they beat me, it will have been an interesting their approach will have been unique, at least seems unique to me. The witch missing, of course, hurts a little bit. I just immediately trashed them into the desperation, but that's okay. Did get very good remake draws. This one's not as exciting, but promising. Name curse, which makes no sense. Maybe I didn't have another old. The curse name makes 0 sense, right? I couldn't possibly have an old witch in hand yet. That's pretty weird. Oh, we'll see if we get a couple off blackout. We may hit a couple here. Just the one. I just sincerely don't understand the pursuing a curse thing, but you know, these things happen, I guess. So we can go. We're gonna have a little old witch collision. I think we could seize now. It's not crazy. Or actually, yeah, I think I'll seize. Sorry, I missed. Thank you. I think I'll do this and I'll seize. We do draw a bunch of stuff there. That's not so good. Don't know if I do. Another desperation. They have 2 black cats. Let me look at the. When they shuffle. They discarded a black cat off the shuffle though. They haven't reshuffled yet. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. Because I'm not good at counting. I haven't got to trash any curses yet. That's okay, we're still in pretty good shape. This is gonna be a mess now. I've gotten to trash a little bit more than me of the curses. Sort of like their chances. I don't know, I did get the silvers off the estates. It was pretty nice. They're just going for it, which I mean you can do. It may just be a little bit before anybody hits the last province, to be honest. mean, unless they hit it right now, but. Did swap a $5 hand for. They basically didn't get a duchy off this. And now they're tossing golds and silvers. I would have named gold, right? They have 3 golds, I think. I guess there's only 2 in the deck, but I would name gold. I think that's a little more powerful, but could be wrong. I am just feeding them curse trashes left and right. A good pursuit. I did sort of forget that you can do multiple pursues. I won't ask for that undo, even though like I clearly should have. We got close here, but we didn't quite get it. Actually, you probably shouldn't even take a duchy, right? Because that gives them black cat chances. Do I even have gold? I actually don't know how many gold I bought. I don't even know if I have 2. I guess they have 4 of them and I just have the 1, so it's not that good of a. So I do think it is down in here. Apparently I should have just left it. That would have been the better play. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, probably. I don't know. They may not, they may not be inclined to buy a green card either. I guess you can do this. I didn't think about that, though it doesn't really give you that much. I don't know. You have to get you have to draw $4 off the 2 cards for it to pan out, which is really hard. So, I mean, if you're desperate, maybe you do it, but so limited draw. This is a weird board. Cause like you don't even get there's just lack of. So I guess you can get no, there's no like Corey. Corey doesn't do any special tricks with Falconer. Otherwise, in theory, there's like some gamble potential tricks. I don't know. I mean, there's not really anything here. So like, what are you even doing? You can just try to have some ironmongers, of course. But it's not super compelling. I guess, well, the save now doesn't matter. You can save. Well, you can't really save if you want to do alms. Anyway, we got the good temple draw. It feels like you just take like one falconer and then a few ironmongers, and then you just go for there. We get good draws for sure. Even a mine here is not outrageous. It's not exciting by any stretch, but it's not outrageous just because there's nothing. I'm pretty okay with them getting the 1 VP temple. That's not a huge deal. Do you sort of expect they do go with the mine, which I think is like I said, fine. This doesn't matter, right? I mean, the other one is a estate, so I mean, I can keep it and then draw. I mean, I guess it's better to do it this way. I don't really know, actually. So this is either Falcon or mine, I think. You could try. Could just try gold, I suppose, but we could try to do the gladiator stuff. We're in a little bit of a better position to go for that. Falconer feels a little stronger than mine to me. So I do think mine is like a totally reasonable thing to pick up here. Or actually, let me see if they'll let me. I won't ask for it. I was gonna get. Do I want a gladiator though? Is the real question. Here's what I'll do. I could save. I guess if we get enough ironmongers, we can do ironmonger research, like gaining researches to fuel falconers, and that could be fun. Not ironmongers, but falconer. I mean, we could play falconers and gain 4s and blow them up. It could be fun. Maybe we'll try that. So get like another falconer here. I don't like that. I don't really like that temple. It seems pretty bad. But okay. I'm not gonna complain too hard about my opponent doing something I think is not great. We do need to blow up probably some of this stuff eventually. We could get another falconer here. We do need to trash some more coppers at some point. Probably. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm pretty much decided that what I'm doing is going to win. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, but it feels very good. Not very good, but it feels better than what russ2 is trying to do here. I don't know if I get a fourth falconer. I'm kind of forgetting about gamble. I don't know if there's been a point where gamble was the play, but what do we think about the quarry? We just get more falconers, right? Like, there's no reason not to for a while, for like a long while. This isn't so exciting. We trash out the copper. I mean, at some point we need to get a green card, I suppose. We don't have to. We can go for gladiator at some point. We don't even need the research falcon reaction thing either. We have tons of actions. I do think we'll get a gladiator. Be kind of funny if they raided. I think raid is like totally a losing move, but it's kind of funny, kind of cute. So we'll just take a research and then we'll take the temple points. It's like we're still doing quite good on on whatever, actually, on pretty much anything. We have the pile control. They'll certainly be able to like buy a province, but they don't have any points lead. I have 7 coffers. There's something to keeping these for the plazas also. Even though it's maybe not the super greatest thing in the world. Well, I may not have the quarry. It's just like, I don't even know if I'll actually end up taking the fortune, but ironmongers are, you know, starting to do like not a lot, but I guess we could try to do capital fortune. That would have been the other thing to get prepped for. We can probably do it between researches and stuff, but do we need to? We just make sure we can take some estates at the end or something. It's like a question of how many times do we play it before we're anyway. Get an ironmonger here. Since it's just another, I'll just get another ironmonger. And I was gonna say, eventually we'll hit something a little bit nicer as far as that all goes. We get how many? Just one. We get all these golds. It's kind of annoying. If we took a fortune, we probably just don't take a fortune. Ironmongers are kind of cruddy, but can also save the temple to be researched later. I'm pretty okay with just following. Okay. Well, now it's even better than that because they don't have any way to get. They didn't have a way to get extra VP. So. As long as I can take an estate at some point, then it's all good still. This can just be a silver. Is probably okay. Then I don't know if I mean they'll have province here, but then we just take some estates and we should like make sure there's not like a way for them to get temple. But other than that, if we take the temple and a couple of states, we're okay. If we still had the temple, that'd be even nicer. So, trying to think here. We want to make sure to get enough points and then have enough coffers. That should be totally doable. Should be no problem at all. Probably we should, like, we already have enough in hand to make it all work, so maybe I should have been discarding. There's another oh no, there's not. So well, temple is multi-type too. So they cannot. And this obviously this doesn't mean anything, but playing that research didn't mean anything. But okay. Yeah, that I'm really bad about recognizing when research is like can really drive an engine. I'm really bad about that, but they kind of had, there were a few different things there that really made it. I mean, besides just the vacuum is always pretty important for research to be super key as far as that goes, but the vacuum of not having anything else worth doing. But they have the force they get to put on top. This is a pretty weird board, to be honest. Obviously peasant stuff, and then you can do bridge megaturn kinds of things. I guess I'm just gonna put my peasant on top now. I think I will get a sauna. I think just by virtue of the trashing, it's probably worth it. I would put a barge on. Yeah, I like that. I like that buy quite a bit. This is bad. Probably just take a menagerie. Pretty big. I mean, I like what they've done so far quite a bit. Like I can top deck a sauna now, but you know, it doesn't really do a whole lot. The top decking aspect anyway. I mean, it does increase slightly the chance of hitting a menagerie activation, so there's that. Anyway, I feel pretty behind here. We didn't. Yeah, I mean, I think it was reasonable to do the sauna by there with the top deck. It did give a little better shot at the menagerie. This collision, of course, is quite bad. We're pretty lost. I think they get another sauna here, but maybe just a menagerie or a bridge. I guess they don't really have a reason to buy menagerie over sauna. They might as well just take the sauna. They're just so far ahead on the I really dislike the bargain there. Not because of the horse, actually, just because I think that the second barge is not that good. Not really anything to do with giving me the horse. I don't feel much strongly about that at all. I don't feel very strongly about them giving me the horse, but just don't know that a barge is the thing for the deck now. Anyway, we're gonna get blown up here for sure, but that was kind of already on the way after the opening and the player 2 stuff. But this will be quite easy. But I'll play it out and see if they make a pile out error or they build really badly, but that's extremely unlikely. I'm also getting like the slow run. They didn't hit a sauna there, which is nice. It won't matter, but it's nice. Feels nice nonetheless, even if it won't matter. I don't know where it would have been nice to find the menagerie a little sooner. I guess the other estates were already in there, so Should probably go ahead and discard a copper since I do have a silver here. Yeah, this is a bit sad, but that's the way it goes. The only thing I think I can maybe make happen, potentially, well, I don't know if I can make it happen, but yeah, they probably empty the Avantis here. I don't know. I might. Both barge places looks pretty silly to me. Surely you just do one of them. That seems pretty bad to me. I don't get that at all, actually, but like you can just, you're gonna overdraw, so you can just wait till the next turn and then get one on either turn. I don't get that at all. That's so confusing. It's just like a compulsion to click all the cards in your hand, or I guess. It's like you're gonna super overdraw here. You're gonna draw 6 of these cards, and you still have 3 Avantos, and then when you could just have... That's so bizarre. Makes me kind of mad, but it shouldn't really make me mad. That shouldn't be the reaction necessarily, but it makes me a little bit mad. Because it doesn't make any sense. It simply does not. Oh, whoops. It's the old, the old autoplay treasure mistake. Is there any world where doing teacher makes sense? Probably not. They're gonna overdraw by... They have 3 Sanas and 3 Avantos, so they still have... Like this is 1, 4, 5. And there's still another Avanto, 8 overdraw. Oh, even more because of that. This is, I mean, it's not strictly a friendly soldier given the way it panned out, but yeah, like you could, I mean, I don't think it'll matter. They'll probably draw a deck the next turn, so it'll probably be okay. But it's still very strange, right? Or I should not waste too much mental energy on thinking about that. I shouldn't waste really any mental energy on thinking about that. But like there's a world now, right, where they... Oh, that's sad. We hit, so we bun them. Yeah. This is not gonna cut it. We really needed to hit the disciple into another... I guess the actual play there was to do... We need to hit disciple into Avant, or disciple on Avanto. Because that would have gotten us... That would have gotten us through the deck. And then we could have gone 4 horns and had 6 of the horns, which would have been something, I suppose. And this is not really playable. It just doesn't do anything, like, at all. It's sort of a problem. It's a wee bit of a problem. Unfortunately. Like, it just doesn't move anything. But yeah, if we hit the disciple invoke, we gain the double. I mean, they may just be doing 5 provinces right now and no problem, but this is not gonna be enough. I'm just not gonna get through. They're stopped though, so if I'd pulled through and they have this dud, I think I win. Because I think I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have 8 uniques. So I hit if I draw there and then I hit the whatchamacallit. What am I trying to say? So now we have to do, well, they'll just blow up here. Unfortunately, I still don't have enough draw to do anything anywhere. And of course, I don't like have a, I don't have a barge waiting down here. It's interesting though. Yeah, because if I draw, I trash 2 more cards, or at least 1 more card, I get a barge duration, and then it kind of opens up. Like, I think I'm in a spot to get 5 provinces or 6 provinces. Which would have been, totally winning here. Now I've gotten this duchy, it doesn't do anything. I mean, none of it does anything, they just basically have checkmate. I don't know how many horns they have exactly, but they have, presumably they have enough to do 5 provinces? I guess that's not totally clear. 1, 2, 3, oh yeah, they have 4 and I have 5. So they can do, they can do double province and then or do 5 provinces. I mean, I don't know, maybe they don't have the money for it right now. Don't know how many. I do win on a tie, so I do think I technically have, I can't draw deck is the thing, but if I did draw deck, I think I have what I would need in deck to win. I just don't actually have the draw. Well, basically we have to have like an Avanto on top here. Or alternatively, well, no, they already barged. Oh, well, we can wait. I mean, they very likely are just piling out, but. All right, and annex was easy. Maybe I should have done the, when I did this disciple the soldier, should have maybe done the disciple and the barge and just gone for it that way. I didn't even think that one through. I had that option, right? I wouldn't have been able to buy a horn, but I could have gained one. I don't know where that would have left. I don't know if that left me enough horns, to be honest. Yeah, this actually would have been really easy if I had a lot more draw than I actually had. Because like annex makes the next part of it so easy. I mean, they don't have a whole lot of money, but I think 36 is probably good enough. I forgot all their hops were blown up. I should have probably bought a, I probably should have gotten another horn. I wonder if they'll annex as well. I mean, they might as well, right? They should just annex, right? They would still have enough to get... Yeah, they should annex there. That's gotta be a mistake. But I'm still not... I think there is still a sauna down in here, but I still don't really draw much. What is this? 21, 33. Yeah, it's just... I think we can quit. Well, we'll just wait till they actually have it. We can empty the duchies. We can not actually empty the duchies, but what does annex do? Shuffle all but 5. So we want to not shuffle these into my deck, is my understanding. I think they have $8. I don't know why I have this marked as so many. That's too many. It would already be over if that was the case. I'm gonna really puzzle over the soldier choice. Oh, it's discipled even. Okay, I'll really double puzzle. So I think, yeah, if I don't do the soldier, I don't get maybe enough. I'd have to go back and check the numbers on that, because 5 provinces looks really good regardless, so. Did I say GG? Okay. Okay, we get a tax. Got ourselves a little bit of tax. This isn't so bad. We can buy a page. Not that there's a whole lot to do here anyway, but obviously the super combo here is get your champion down and then do improve animal fare. I guess. I don't know. I think the line is still worth running up a little bit. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. Here I'm getting smacked a little bit. on they can't get a page. I guess that's something. It's probably not that good, but my page, I mean. But I think it's probably fine. Proof looks pretty reasonable. If you don't find your page, then it doesn't look very good. They're not quick trashing, so they must have seen some nicer things. On the Sentry. They're just blowing up the lucky coin, which I'm not sure this is a board where you do that. It's like okay. I could have gotten Fool instead of Hideout, but I don't know. I'm not sure I blow up lucky coin. You know, it's not. This is one of those where I did open the page, but I'm probably gonna not play it after them. But I don't know. Here, this could be nothing. Could be Fool. Could be another page. Actually, it's not crazy. I don't super mind getting. You hit the pretty nice. They get a nice banish there. Like here, if I'd drawn the, you know, the silver improve or silver with some estates, that would have helped. I'm not getting. The Ironworks does not impress me much. I could banish. But it doesn't seem that good. There's not. Okay. Could just banish. It's like, what's the value of a Sentry or versus just a single banish? It's pretty sad, but not awful. I don't really expect Champion to be particularly relevant here. Hopefully we find. I mean, the dream is to find 2 estates, but that's not too likely. Commerce is okay. 4 silvers is fine. We can banish again. I'm hitting the point where I'll probably just green. I have a bunch of silvers, so it's not the. Unfortunately, it's like a. It's like an easy deck to fail to hit 8 with. You can hit 7s a lot. A little bit problematic, but. Lose my Spice Merchant, so I can't change it into a. I still don't know what the Ironworks are for, to be 100% honest, but Ironworks seems like the worst buy they made, but I don't know. I had awful shuffles this game. Off the first reshuffle, anyway. Okay. This is an exact day, which is nice. I did trash an estate. But they do have to miss province at some point for it to do me any good. And I have to not miss province, so. I don't know that either of those things are particularly likely. They have a lot of good money. Obviously, I already missed, so. They miss, but I need to miss again. This hits 8 actually, so I just don't think they'll miss again. But I'm going to be in a position where even if they take province here, I'll just, of course, buy province. I don't have like, I don't really have options there. And just see if they miss or not. It's not super likely, but. Yeah, but that's how I have to play it. All right, I get one more shot, I guess, as player 2 for a tire win. And then we'll be on to the final thing, or game 7 if this doesn't have, we get text again. Okay, so Falconer looks to be pretty important. The trashing is a bit weird. For sure. To see what they take. Take silver. I could open cut purse coin. Though that would leave me with. Yeah, I mean, we can do silver, and then just everybody's on even ground. Evenish ground. Bit obnoxious. I just don't really want to go into debt. The 5 seems so good. So like the only other thing I would think about getting here would be a black cat, which I think is not reasonable. So they also take black. Could probably get a sentry now without debt. But not a huge deal. Oh, this is kind of hard to play, but I'm gonna do it. Because I'm just that wild, you know. This could be snowy. Falconer would be kind of nice. Okay, my sentry misses, which is awful. maybe already I would take super dislike the torture. There's like things you can do where you take a couple and then put them in discard, trash the center. I hate it. I hate the torture, but yeah. I would have gotten a second. Well, they already have 2 sentries, so that's not as big of a deal, but this isn't really doing me much good. The torture, I guess if you already have 2 sentries, it's okay, but I kind of prefer a falconer. These are not gonna pan out though, I don't think. They don't have any coins yet, which is something. I don't get the scepter. I guess it's a torture thing, I don't know. Man, well, my sentry miss. I mean, that's the big thing. A big thing. See, like there, that one, that scepter is like almost like, once I've taken it, sceptering torture doesn't make any sense. Because I'm not going to have to take a second one. It's very unlikely. So I hate these scepters. I think I can beat this still. It'll be kind of hard, but I think I still can. I'm just not a big fan of what they're doing. I don't know that it's gonna, I think I'll probably still be quite possibly too far behind for it to matter, but I hate the scepters. I think they're awful. I need to figure out, would it be better to, I need to know, when did I shuffle? This was a clean shuffle, so I drew. So there's copper, silver, estate, curse in there. This isn't the worst time to just play sentry and see. I guess now there's also a, where am I? Because I don't really want to blow these up that badly. I kind of wanted to try and inheritance this turn, but you know what? We'll just we'll live with this. I think Snowy, once we play Snowy, like that'll be enough. We won't have to call another. So the question now is, do we just blow them up since we already blew the other 2 up, and then we buy like an expand here? Still super hate the other option is to go like torture coin. They do have their, whatever, their snowy in there with it. I guess the other option is to go Falconer Black Cat. There's a little bit of appeal to having the inheritance and just taking some cards, but okay. Didn't quite hit the draws we maybe wanted of the opening hand anyway. The scepters still just crack me up. Now, maybe they're here they'll no, they didn't realize. Like, this is obviously bad. Like, money's clearly better. I don't have a way to, I mean, okay, they got another scepter. Alright, but that still doesn't make any sense as a play. Like, it just simply doesn't make any sense. They don't really get punished for it, unfortunately, but what did they buy? Torture, Coin of the Realm. Okay. Okay. Well, that went as good for me as it really possibly could have. Maybe in a bit of trouble this turn. I don't really have the coins. So that'll be a little awkward. I also didn't get any thinner because I didn't get the other. The other sentry didn't trash anything. This is again not such a good hand. They don't have coin down yet, so but they find that. I do hate how they're playing this, but they probably are going to beat me. We can live with a few of these. Like, now they just stop. Still hate this. It's just such an underwhelming payload. There's other things you can buy here. You can buy and expand. You can. That's the reason I dislike it, is just because there's a lot more. There's still a lot more that you can buy here. That would be pretty good. Those are okay trashes. I need to get an expand. I need to get. If this were sheepdog, you know, I'd have. I'm sort of playing this as if the black cats are sheepdogs, but they're just not. They're super not. I'm gonna discard this. Okay. Oh, this wasn't okay. Here we can buy a dual type maybe. I'm still sort of playing to. If they had gains, their scepters would be scary because they could actually pile out, but they don't at the moment. We didn't find. Looks like I should have kept the black cat. Looks like I'm just a big dummy. I'm gonna get one torture. I guess they can, they may have enough money to dominate. I just really want them to play, I just really want them not to just have bot scepters forever. Like, there's a lot more you can do on the board. That I just think would be a lot nicer than this. That I don't fully get. I don't really have enough falconers to pile. Why another scepter? What the? Why? It's so. It's like. I guess I probably didn't need to. That's not really something I can ask for. I probably could have played the snowy, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't really know exactly how much money they have. I'm so mad about the scepters. Like, I'm sincerely These have got to be a little better in here. I guess they just gonna empty. No. Gonna dominate. Okay. Fine, I guess. Even better than fine. We're not hitting. What do we need to hit here? Do they have a coin? They do have a coin now. I mean, I have to just play out. I can't. I'm obviously lost, but. And I didn't hit any of the. I didn't hit any of the didn't hit any of the like what kind of dud is even duddy enough? There's not really anything, is there? Well, that's a bummer. We'll just resign it. We'll just go to game 4 or 5 and yeah, I don't think it was. I didn't have enough money to. I wonder if I think if I do something different, this I gotta be able to beat the scepter thing. Like it's just too, it can't be good. So I should be building into something better. Certainly isn't they get to go first. I mean, it's not russ2 just gets to go first. Yeah, because the scepter thing has got to be awful. This is nasty. This is super nasty. Holy cow. This is gross. Because you can transport princes. I don't know. This is, oof. This is a thing. And I'm going to get hit on a $5 hand. So, like, what am I even? They get to buy a council room. Because we got toil too. Like, they should just buy a council room. I think pretty easy. I guess you can buy. I don't know. I would have bought the council room, but okay. This is awful. I'm not sure how to get an edge here. Like, how do you get 5 again? How do you disrupt them? I mean, do you just... And they're probably hitting $5 in hand again. No. What if they have the... Forgetting to do the bonfires, which... Okay. This is gonna be... I don't even know. I'm not really sure that that does much. Okay, lucky. Okay, okay. This is kind of close for me. It's not super clear. I mean, I tend to think with the 12s that the swindlers can still be annoying. But maybe not annoying enough. I wonder if this is bad enough you like get Prince. There's Crown Council Room. You have to have silvers to toil, right? Kind of. Okay, I don't know that that's the play, but... Okay, okay. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. Buy another silver, okay. How do you get... I don't have a silver. How do you get... How do you make this work? You don't toil counselor now. Like I can buy havens, but why do I care about doing that? Making it turn into estates. Can transport a crown. Does seem like the kind of thing where eventually... Okay, gold is... I mean, it would be worse to have had a council room get hit. For sure. Okay. Well, I still sort of feel like this swindler is worse than that, but... Now that I have a gold, I think I can bonfire again. I have to rebuy goons. Now my deck just looks terrible, kind of. Isn't too surprising, I suppose. Trade, interesting. I mean, I basically made that happen for them, right? So I could trade. It's not crazy. I just need... Okay. Maybe I'll win with duchies. I don't think I'm gonna win. I think we lose. We tried our best. I don't know if we really tried our best because I've done some stupid stuff, but... Hey, that's something. Okay, you want to have a goons on top? I mean, might as well, right? Is it worth a point, I guess, is the actual question, whether I don't think the point is likely to matter. Okay, this is just ridiculous, to be honest. This is a ridiculous hand. Okay, well. Yeah. It's like, what do we... I'm gonna try and get 2 crowns off of this, whatever it is. And maybe... good enough to get somewhere, I don't know. I guess I should have kept the swindler, right? That was stupid. I'm doing some stupid stuff. Like whatever. Come on. Okay. So sad. I'm so sad. I don't know if the trade is a play, but it's probably okay. I'm gonna win by having a lot of duchies. Actually, okay, I mean, actually the piles are low enough that this is not... this is not crazy. Will I get around to the... I mean, if I find another council room, I will, but... there's still like a 1 in 9, whatever, we have to do it. This is, I'm gonna cry, it's bottom decked. There's no... Actually, I don't even have 2 of them, do I? There's just no shot of getting to... That was stupid of me. I'm so stupid. I'm just so dumb. I don't know why I'm so dumb, but I just have decided to be. I mean, I guess if I get drawn into a council room here, there's a shot, but we didn't quite get that. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. They're gonna give me like crown or swamp hack, but probably swamp hack. But the I'm so mad. I would have drawn it and then hit and then maybe probably not win, but not far from it because we could have done curses. I guess we wouldn't have likely had the buys, but like, I guess we could just play for having another. Well, even another one on top doesn't help, right? So that was a bad discard too. I just played this bad. I just played awfully. I just clicked quick. That's just terrible play on my part. I just completely blew these last few games. I don't even know that Goons is that good for them now, but yeah, it's like this is. I should have kept. I don't even know. I'm not sure there's anything that. I'm not gonna have. I guess I do have two, but. Not even clear to me that Goons is worse than gold for them, but my hope now is just for the swindlers to pile things in an awkward fashion, in a way that's awkward for Russ. I just got beat up by Swindler here. Frankly. And I haven't even, I'm not even really drawing into nice stuff. I would give Swamp Hags. I would have given Swamp Hag the last time they gave Duchy, but I would certainly give Swamp Hags now. I just got completely destroyed by. It's whatever. Thanks for watching. Nightmare at the end, but hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all later.